This is our fresh air induction vent. It's got the filter, pull both sides to open. Just because this is a little filter, okay, it doesn't mean that it's inexpensive. It's kind of like kids' tennis shoes. They cost us as much as grown-up tennis shoes. Especially fancy filters. They have these clasps on it. This is the fresh air induction. This is the #1 condensing unit, evaporator coil, indoor air handler. And this does most of the house. And that is the #2. That's the 2-ton. Okay, this is the 4-ton. That's the 1.5-ton indoor air handler that does the primary bedroom suite. And it's going to be pretty much universal here. Our air filters are on the right sides on both units, and you just use these suitcase buckles, and you open it up, and you see the air filter, and this one's dirty. All your air filters should be replaced on move-in. That way you have a baseline. All your smoke alarms, since the smoke alarms are relatively new, you got a pretty good idea about their warranty, but you want to start with brand new smoke alarm batteries. Okay. And over here we got 2 connectors, 2 fasteners, and 2 fasteners on those stiffeners over there. Anytime you have a structural element that's put together, it's supposed to be 3 nails, not 2 nails. 2 nails can teeter-totter. Okay? 3 nails triangulates and makes it harder for it to sway and buckle. There's a reason why I put the pink paint over there. And kind of like the bathroom where the wall's all torn out around the plumbing where there wasn't a nailing plate. I'm going to go back and check my notes on that. You don't have to listen to me. Nobody has to listen to me. 2 nails, 2 nails. Okay, that's an attic thing. But we're going back now. This is the 4-ton system. That's our fresh air induction, and that's our filter. And speaking of our fresh air induction, look how that duct is bent over. Do you think that thing can breathe like it's supposed to? Let me see if I can get a good angle on that. They didn't give us a light up here. We've been denied vision. It's amazing. Only the attic bulbs are missing. Huh. Okay. But we shall persevere. Okay. So what happens here? We got sediment traps on both of them. They're pretty much identical. This pipe is a clean out pipe. You turn that handle, turn it off. Put pressure down there, and it blows out the clog. Okay. This is not a vent pipe. Okay. These pipes on both units, okay, they should have caps on them. Both of these units have shallow P-traps. You might want to talk to Train about that. You might want to get the installation manual. Am I seeing installation manuals around here? I'm not seeing any installation manuals. I tell you what, why don't you check out the installation manual and see what they had to say about shallow P-traps. They might be okay with it. Please, I'd love to be wrong. But what happens is most manufacturers want a deep trap. Why? Because when these systems are running, they're raking air. The air conditioning systems and the cooling systems runs from the air filter through the furnace, through the evaporator coils. And the air is through these coils. These coils, as the air is raked over them, these coils, okay, extract the heat. And then you have cool air redistributed. That's air conditioning. A byproduct of that is they also dehumidify. So these coils are holding water. When this system turns off, all that water drops. It drops down this drain. Wow, drops down this drain with a shallow P-trap. It's like a roller coaster. The last car follows the first car. Swoosh, swoosh, just like a Jamie Lee Curtis yogurt commercial. Swoosh, probiotics. Swoosh, and it leaves the trap open. Where does this pipe go? Goes to the sewer. So if it's not running, the sewer gases come back up because this trap is not primed because it's a shallow trap. Comes up, hangs out around the coils, making all kinds of fungi and whatever, growing things for you. And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, when this thing kicks on, it distributes all the pathogens and what the off-gassing and anything else that happens that comes through the sewer. All that stuff gets distributed evenly throughout the living space. Now it's going to be diluted. You're probably not going to smell it, but it's there. That's why you're supposed to have a deep P-trap. And so it goes on through. If you had a deep P-trap, you wouldn't lose your prime, and the pathogens or whatever else is in the nasty air that's coming out of the sewer wouldn't go up into your coils and get rebroadcast. That's what wouldn't happen. Okay, so this was a 1.5 ton system. How big is our evaporator coil? Because we're trying to get some good ratings here. Not suitable for mobile use. Okay, so we won't do that. Honestly, I can't really, it looks to me like it's a 3-ton coil. I'll have to read that when I get home to get a better SEER rating, because I noticed that the 4-ton unit outside was rated as 13 SEER. Right now 14.5 is the minimum. You can put an oversized coil to get a better SEER rating. Talk to the manufacturer. Skip ahead to the condensing unit one where I'm talking about the manufacturer. You want an extended warranty for this thing. If these coils don't match the air conditioning unit, even though you got your SEER rating, you got your permit, you got your certificate of occupancy, you made the code inspector happy, but have you made Trane happy? Do you have an extended warranty? Because in a couple years, it's not going to be about any of those other people. It's going to be you and Trane trying to keep this system going. Okay, so this is the 4-ton system over here. See if I can kind of read this. Looks like it might be identical. I don't know. Again, I took pictures of it. I'll do some homework when I get home. But it doesn't matter what I say. You got to register it within 90 days, and you will learn whether I'm right or not. You'll figure that out pretty soon. So, just think, what do you want to do in 3 years with this system? These systems. But that's about it. We got the shallow P-traps. We got our gas piping in the way. We got our NM electric cable in the way. I might be seeing a care and use manual over here. How about that? You tried to get away, didn't you, honey? Okay. I got one care and use manual. I don't know if I can see the other one, but that's okay. We're going to prowl through this one while I'm up here. And, you know, get some confirmation to see how much nonsense I know or don't know. Alright? That goes down to the lower attic. Okay? It's good because we're sharing airspace for ventilation for the attic. That part's good. But there should be a dam. There should be a restrictor. There should be a barrier. There should be something that prohibits losing all your insulation, because I found a lot of this insulation is ending up in your garage. And it's not going to do you any good there.